Hi and welcome to this short video where I'm just going to talk about how Brexit may affect the property prices. Here's the news for you. We have no clue. No one can tell you even what Brexit looks like, let alone what the impact will be on property prices. So the newspapers, the news love to print the highlights and the lowlights. So if somebody says the prices might fall, they love to print that. They love to print that. But it's not exciting news if they say we don't know. And it's not exciting news if they say we're not sure. Here's what we do know about house prices, okay? In the UK right now, we have 1 million house shortfall, just for the people we have living here now already. On top of that, we have net migration into the country of a town the size of Southampton. So we need to be building over 250 to 300,000 houses a year, and they're not getting built. We're not building anywhere near that. About half the volume we need to build, we're building. So that shortfall is getting bigger and bigger every year. We're an island, so we can't build more land. Okay, so we've got restricted land, which puts the land price up, supply and demand. 30 years ago, we would have husband and wife and kids living in the same house. More and more, unfortunately, these days, husband's in one house, wife's in another house because they've separated and the kids are going between the two. That means less people per household, which means we need more houses. All of these things, the bottom line is property is supply and demand. So if there's not enough supply, the prices go up. If there's too much supply, the prices stall or go down. So I don't think anything that's coming out of Brexit, whether Brexit happens or doesn't happen, whether it's a no deal or a deal, however that piece looks, and whenever it happens, I don't think Brexit is going to overly affect the house prices and the trajectory. Everybody said that if we had a Brexit in 2016 and that's where the vote went, that there'd be a disaster with house prices. Guess what? The prices have been rising since Brexit, okay? Now in London they've slowed more, but that isn't because of the Brexit vote, that's because they were due to slow more. If you track the house prices, you can look on nethouseprices.com or Land Registry and track the house prices, you know that on average, property prices go up at 7.9% a year. They have for the last 90 years now, and they'll continue to do so over time. You'll know that £1 million portfolio in London, if you track that and that doubles, let's say, over 10 years, then £1 million portfolio in Birmingham will start rising about 3 years later, but will still double over 10 years. And the £1 million portfolio in Manchester, the same. It'll be about 4 years behind, and Newcastle might be 5 years behind, but then it will double over 10 years. So over time, as a percentage, house prices go up the same wherever you are in the UK. They just start rising in London first and wash out from there. And then if they're going to freeze or fall, they start in London first and wash out from there. So London has still been rising in the last couple of years, but far more slowly. Okay? But it's still rising. People say it's slowing down and we all panic. It's still rising. But places like Birmingham, Nottingham, Liverpool, 7% growth last year, projected for 5 to 8% growth this year. Okay, prices are rising. That M62 corridor is a great opportunity this year, and as the year develops, going into the northeast up towards Newcastle, they're the kind of places we're going to see rising. So coming back to the Brexit piece, the only other thing that may happen is a bit of slowing down while people are uncertain. Now, some of that uncertainty is going to go very, very quickly. And as they do slow down, it may be a 2 or 3 month, just a little blip while people slow down. Brilliant buying opportunity. If you're going to invest, when's best to invest? If you ask Warren Buffett that question, okay, arguably the most successful investor ever, he will say, when others are greedy, be fearful. When others are wary, be buying. Okay? So when others are wary, now is the best possible time to be buying property in our future lifetimes. Because in the future, these properties are going to be more and more and more valuable. I hope you found this video useful. I wish you all the very best with your property investing. I'll speak to you soon. Hi, if you found that video useful, you may want to get some more free education from us. There's 3 ways that I can help you. First of all, if you look in the links around here and click below, I'd like to give you a free copy of my best-selling book, The Property Coach. It'll teach you the 10 key areas you need to master in property to successfully invest. There's also a link if you'd like to come and join me and any of my team for a free one-day event where we cover all sorts of ground, including, again, those 10 key areas that you might need to master to be successful in property. what the 5 best property strategies are out there and how to choose the best one to suit you as a human being, your resources financially, your experience, okay? We then go on to spend time having chosen your strategy to learn the key rules to only ever buy world-class properties. Would that be useful? If so, that one-day event will be brilliant for you. What to do about the tax changes that are going on and why for 98% of people they're nothing to worry about, and if for the other 2% what you need to do about them, and how to build a really successful portfolio, because no one got rich or wealthy with 1 or 2 or 3 properties. But actually with 8 to 10 plus properties you can get really wealthy and it can make a life-changing difference. Okay, so if you want to click that link for the book, that link for the event, finally, if you want someone to do this for you, if you actually are a bit worried and a bit fearful, which many people are, and you'd love a company that's already helped people buy over 1,000 properties and know exactly what they're doing to do this so you don't make those mistakes that you may well do, that I made right back when I began, or if you're too busy, you're busy building your business or you're busy going up that career ladder, but you just don't get time. So you've got some money or some equity in your house, but you're not getting time to get to this. If this is a year on from when you thought you'd do it, or 2 years, or 3 years, or 5 years, then our Done For You service might help, where we source amazing properties, negotiate on them. Okay, we look at 60 properties already with a discount just to find you one. We negotiate on them. We sort the solicitors, we sort the mortgage broker out, we get it bought, we refurbish them. We're refurbishing 30 to 40 a month. So guess what? Great value for money passed on to you, and then we tenant and manage it. So it's totally and utterly a hands-free Done For You service. If that's of interest to you, then if you click the 3rd link down below, then we can give you free access to a webinar where I cover an hour of property education that you'll find fantastic anyway, and at the end of that hour, I just give you a bit more information about that product. So I hope you found this video useful. Very best wishes with your property investing this year. Take action, get on with it now, right now, and invest with knowledge, invest with confidence, create financial freedom. Thank you.